Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF uh, Impact or Hit, the Survivor Series, or the Living Sagas. Hi, I'm Joey Styles with Jonathan Coachman and with Aiden English. And today on Impact or Hit, Survivor Series, the Living Sagas, we're going to see Team Diva Talks, you know, with Eric Bischoff take on Team Astronema with Stephanie McMahon. We're going to see how that's going to play off. But first, we're going to hear from Father Yule, Santa Claus. Joey Styles says. Well, here he is now, Jonathan Coachman says. He's in the ring now. Santa Claus is in the ring now, though. And we'll see what Father Yule has to say. I'll tell you one thing, Aiden English says. If he starts running his mouth off about the good list and bad list, I'm going to have it. Because I know that I'm on the good list. Well, how do you know if you're on the good list or not? Joey Styles says. Yeah, how do you know that? Jonathan Coachman says. I don't know. I just got a good thought that I'm on the good list. Ho, 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 and happy Thanksgiving. I know you wouldn't hear that come out of my mouth. Well, today is Thanksgiving, or Thanksgiving Day in the 4-1 Reichs. The 4-1 Reichs offshoot of Thanksgiving. And every Thanksgiving walk always ends with me. And I just want to say that right after Thanksgiving comes what is known as Black Friday. Well, we all know about that. And yes, Thanksgiving after the day after Thanksgiving is becomes the the busiest time for me this year. Because I have a list and I've been checking it. I've been looking at it more than once. And a lot of folks are on the good list, a lot of folks are on the bad list. And at the end of the day, I have really no say, who's on the good list or who's on the bad list or not. That's all up to God and Jesus is doing. And, well, how about Santa Claus? You just get lost. Yeah, Diva Talk says. So between me and Eric Bischoff, and we're going to be the ones that are going to be running everything. Because Astronema and Stephanie's team is going to lose to our team. Is that so, Diva Talks and Eric? You truly believe that your team is going to beat Astronema and Stephanie's team? Well, I'm not all knowing, alright? So I can't foresee what's going to happen. But I can tell you this much. I don't think Astronema and Stephanie McMahon are going to lose to you. Well, you got that right, Father Yule. You think, Diva Talks, that you're going to beat me? Yeah, don't make me laugh. There's no way that's going to happen. And Eric, you think that you think your team's going to beat our team? Well, think again. And whoever you picked for your team is going to end up losing to us. And that's going to happen, sooner or later. That will happen. Well, I can tell you what, Astronema and Stephanie, that you're both on a good list. Unlike Diva Talks and Eric, who mostly always been on a bad list. But there's still time to get yourself on a good list, And I just want to say good luck to whoever's team ends up winning here today at the Survivor Series or Living Sagas. Ho, ho, ho. Well, now it's time, Astronomer says, to see whose team is going to win. Because at the end of the day, I believe our team is going to win. Well, that's where you're wrong, Diva Talk says, because our team's going to win. Yeah, Eric says, our team's going to win, and we won't have to see Astronomer or Stephanie ever again. Well, you are aware, Eric, there's an up-to-date doll of you made for the Monday Night Wars, offshooted when you were in the New Blood and WCW. Yeah, I'm quite aware of that, and I can't afford that doll right now. But Stephanie, there's more up-to-date dolls than you. The way you look comes from like 20-0 or so. Yeah, but our team's still going to beat your team. Well, we'll just have to see about that. We'll see whose team wins, Joey Styles said. Will it be will it be Astronomer and Stephanie winning? Or will it be Diva Talks and Eric's team winning? And who knows? But now, in the ring, we now going to have Astronomer and Stephanie's team, which consists of Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Shrek, and Harry Potter, and not to be undone, Rhea Ripley. And then Diva Talks and Eric Bischoff's team has Jade Corgale. It has Blaine, and they have they got James Hook, and they got Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And just to even everything off, they got Brock Lesnar, Joey Styles said. So it's kind of sad, kind of hard to see whose team is going to win here. I don't know, Jonathan Coachman says. I don't know if it's going to be Stephanie's team, it's going to be Astronomer, or Stephanie's team that wins, or it's going to be Diva Talks and Eric Bischoff's team that's going to win. Your guess is good as mine. Well, tell me, who's going to start it out here? That's what I'd like to know. Who's going to be the first one to start it out for their team? Well, it looks like, no, not going to fight Keeper over is not the answer. Shrek's going to start it out, and Brock Lesnar's going to start out for the other team. Yeah, come on! Get up! Alright, ding ding ding. We're going to see who's going to start out here. And Brock Lesnar starting right away on Shrek. Brock Lesnar's going to do short work on Shrek, Otis Rosnick says. I mean, no. Aiden English says Brock Lesnar, he's going to be the one. He's going to be the backer of Team Diva Talks and Eric Bischoff's team. And they're going to be the one that wins. And now Brock Lesnar having his way with Shrek. He's about to do the F5. Oh! And he just hit into the Fight Keeper by mistake. And Shrek's falling down. He can't up anymore. The Fight Woman goes, and Varia, ding ding ding, Brock Lesnar has been forgotten, has been kicked out. Shit! How did that happen? Paulie Dangerously can't be happy. Brock Lesnar's gone. Aiden English says, how did that even happen? That means that Diva Talks' team is down someone now. And they need to get someone in there fast. And a tag, and now we got Jade Corgale in the ring now. And Jade Corgale just slamming down Shrek right now, going, you can't stop me, Rhea Ripley, ha 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 ha. And Shrek has to come over, and now Shrek tags in Rhea Ripley. Poor Shrek falls on the floor, and now Rhea Ripley gets in the ring now, and she's got Jade Corgale and the Riptide. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill is gone. And Diva Talks and Eric Bischoff's team's already down Brock Lesnar and Jade Cargill. You know. Wait a minute, Cap. There's James Hook. He getting brought in now. James Hook just hit Rhea Ripley. And now he's going to get her gone now. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley is gone. And now Astronoma's team is down a follower. Rhea Ripley's out now. Joey Styles said. Jonathan Coachman said, yeah. But Astronoma and Stephanie McMahon's team they still got, you know, Bobby Lashley and Harry Potter and Cody Rhodes. And sadly, Diva Talks' team only has Blaine and Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And now Bobby Lashley's in the ring now. Down. Bobby Lashley putting James Hook in the ankh lock. Will James Hook yield? He does. James Hook is gone. And now James Hook is also gone. And Blaine got tagged in. And Blaine just struck Bobby Lashley and slammed him. And now a squash. And that's over. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley is gone. And now Astronoma's team, Jonathan Coachman says, down folks now. Aiden English says, I dare someone to get in the ring now. Well, and now Shrak's back in the ring now. And Shrak now, and Blaine's just taking everyone out. Aiden English says, 1, 2, 3. And now Shrak is gone. But Eric Bischoff and Diva Talks' team still doesn't have enough folks to pull it off. And now Harry Potter tagged in Cody Rhodes now. And now Cody Rhodes is in there now, and Blaine went at him. Kentucky thick. Joey Styles says. The Cody Cutter, Jonathan Coachman says. Brown Street. 1, 2, 3. Blaine is gone. And now Maxwell Jacob Friedman has to do something. You know, he's the last one for his team now. And Cody Rhodes tags in, you know, Harry Potter. And Maxwell Jacob Friedman is the only one on his team now. Harry Potter missed. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He just stunned Harry Potter. And Harry Potter's gone, Joey Styles said. Jonathan Coachman says, it looks like now that if Harry Potter don't kick out, both teams are going to be even now, Jonathan Coachman says. 1, 2, 3. Harry Potter is gone now. Well, now it's Cody Rhodes now and Maxwell Jacob Friedman, Jonathan Coachman said. Joey Styles says. Yes, it is, Jonathan Coachman says. Make it or break it now. Aiden English says, don't worry, Maxwell Jacob Friedman will win this. You know, how is he going to win it? He just clobbed. How is he going to win it, Joey Styles says. He's a good wrestler. Aiden English says. He's the only wrestler who, you know, the only wrestler who's fighting for the Gathering of Lights. No, he's fighting for himself, Jonathan Coachman says. Oh, great. Maxwell Jacob Friedman just making fun of Cody Rhodes' hold. You know. And now he wants a round straight Cody Rhodes, Joey Styles says. Yeah, how shameful would that be if Cody Rhodes would lose to his own hold, Jonathan Coachman says. And I know Diva Talks and Eric Bischoff are loving this. They see their team as the winning team. Aiden English said they are the winning team. 1, 2. There's John Cena. John Cena showed up. Oh, he just hung up. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. We all know Maxwell Jacob Friedman started something with John Cena. They've been having matches, and now John Cena has helped Cody Rhodes' team. He's helped Astronema and Stephanie McMahon's team. Oh, Cody Cutter. Round street, Joey Styles says. This match is over, Jonathan Coachman says. Unfair. John Cena had nothing to do with this match, and thanks to him, Team Astronema and Team Stephanie are going to beat Team Divatox and Team Eric Bischoff. That's sad. Aiden English says, 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. The Team Diva, Team Astronema, and Stephanie McMahon. Well, I could let you win, Mimi, but I'm busy doing the film, so you can't hop on me yet. Hi, Mimi. I think that is so unfair, Aiden English says. If it wasn't for John Cena and his bullshit, Aiden English says, then Astronema, then Divatox and Eric Bischoff's team would have won. But no. John Cena had to put his nose in everyone else's business. Well, as you quite know, or you quite do not know, hopefully you most likely know, that it was Maxwell Jacob Friedman who started something, with John Cena, and John Cena was just getting even for what Maxwell Jacob Friedman started, Joey Styles says. Well, that is true, Jonathan Coachman says. And Maxwell Jacob Friedman has, nothing, cannot guilt anyone, only himself, for why things did not work out, the way they did. Jonathan Coachman says, I'll tell you right now, Aiden English says, why is it that when if the heels do something, it's bad? But if a baby layer does it, then it's alright, Aiden English says. Well, I guess because fair is fair, right? Yeah, that's right, because fair is fair. Joey Styles says, an Astronema's team and Stephanie McMahon, Astronema, Astronema and Stephanie McMahon's team beat Divatox and Eric Bischoff's team. So they got no one to guilt, only themselves for why they didn't win, Joey Styles says. That's right, Jonathan Coachman says. They got only them to guilt for why they didn't win the match, though. Aiden English said, this is so unfair. I truly wanted Divatox and Eric Bischoff's team to win. Alright, take it away now, Mike Today. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Cody Rhodes here today on Impact or Hit. Alright, Cody Rhodes, your team won. Team Astronema and Team Stephanie ended up beating Team Divatox, beating Team Astronema and Stephanie McMahon beat Team Divatox and Eric Bischoff. Yeah, it did. We didn't think we'd be going in there, thinking we were going to win. But somehow we did, Mike, today. Somehow Shaq, Harry Potter, Rhea Ripley, Bobby Lashley, we ended up all winning. And at the end of the day, who would have known what would have happened if Divatox and Eric Bischoff would have won? I don't want dread to think what would happen. But I just want to say that the right team won, that Team Astronema and Stephanie McMahon won. You know, well, any wrestlers that you've been in the ring with, you teamed up with at the Survivor Series of Living Sagas that you might think are going to want to get a title, want to get a shot with you. Well, I think Shrek and Rhea Ripley and Bobby Lashley and Harry Potter are all good. I wouldn't mind fighting them. Hell, he's in Brock Lesnar and James Hook and Blaine and Jade Corgell. Yeah, I could most likely give them a shot as well. Well, that's good to know. And we're all glad that you end up winning, your match here today at Impact or Hit, the Survivor Series, the Living Saga. Well, thank you. Well, that's my talk with Cody Rhodes. That's my talk with Cody Rhodes. Shit. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Mike, today for talking with Cody Rhodes here today on Impact or Hit, the Survivor Series, the Living Sagas. And that's all the time we got here. Jonathan Coachman. Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, the Survivor Series, the Living Saga, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.